Welcome to the greatest show on the internet. You asked for the best, but they weren't available, so you've got us.
Cut, take two. It's the Podcast Guys, featuring the lovely and talented musician, actor, and international Korean rock star, Loren Scott, and over 40 years in television. Hollywood stuntman, stunt coordinator, producer, and he does funny things with his eyes and his mouth. Carl Cesario. And I'm Keith. No, I cut you off again. Nothing. Hang on a minute. What do you like to cook? Do you have specialties?
You know what? Here's the thing: I like Sunday mornings to watch The Kitchen, and there's recipes that come through there. There's 4 chefs, sometimes 5. There's recipes come through that are amazing, and this one is sausage stuffed butternut squash, and it's amazing. So yeah, stuff like that. You know, just. It's so funny. You can only do, like, for me, you can only do meat so many days. You only do fish so many days, and you start going, oh shit, you know, what are we going to do here for some protein?
I've got that bumper sticker. No, I cut you off again. Nothing. Hang on a minute. One thing you learn doing radio is you'll get a new piece of copy. You got 30 or 60-second read. And what a lot of people do is they will look it over. Maybe if you're on a music station, the song is rolling, and you come out of the song into break, and they will read that and they will trip all over it. Mm-hmm. And you have to read it out loud. When you're looking at it, you always hear it perfectly in your head.
That is a fact.
And then the first time you verbalize it, you will trip over these different words. So I was always in the booth sounding like a crazy guy because I was talking out loud and I was the only one in there. But boy, I found out early on, if you don't read them out loud first, it's not going to go well. He did comedy on The Tonight Show for dogs.
Yeah.
He had like 8 dogs on the stage and he performed for the dogs.
One of his funniest bits that I saw on Carson, well, there's 2. One of them was he does a magic thing, the Great Martini or something like this. I forget what his name was, whatever. But if you haven't seen that one, he does this routine where stuff is coming out of his zipper, out of his fly of his pants. He's pulling stuff out.
Right, instead of pulling the handkerchiefs out of
his mouth. But the way he does it,
he was the Great Flytini.
Look that up, Carl, if you haven't seen that one, or listeners, the Great Flytini. It is freaking hilarious. And then another thing that he did on Carson was, he came out and was just talking to Carson and doing whatever he's doing, and he's only talking to him for like a couple minutes, and then Johnny goes, "Well, I understand. I guess you have to go. You got something going on?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm sorry, but I got this thing, and I got to get going and everything. So, but I really appreciate you having me on and everything." And Johnny's like, "Yeah, no problem." And then he goes, "So Steve Martin, everybody." And he stands up and he's waving as he walks out the curtain, and he goes off and Johnny goes, "Yeah, very funny man, very funny man." Okay. Anyway, and then the crowd starts going wild again. And you look over and Steve's coming back out of the curtain, back over to sit down with Johnny. And he's like, "I'm sorry. I didn't really have to go. I just see people doing it all the time, and I thought it seemed like they're really important. I'm sorry." He's crying. Johnny's like, "Well, that's okay. That's okay." And they're just laughing about it. It was like one of the funniest things I've seen anybody do there.
Are we out, boys?
Yeah, I think
it's just us 3 now, if you guys have anything.
I have to pee again.
I do too.
Okay, love you. Talk to you soon. Keep up the work.
Good call, guys. All right. Bye-bye.